Love about Turkey, there's this dogs and cats. I mean, there's a ton more cats than dogs here, as you can see. Throughout Turkey, Istanbul, different cities, cats are just all over the place. Wow, look at the price of that water. Hey, Bubba. Let me zoom in here. 12 liras for, I don't know, I think that's a gallon. 19 liters. 19 liters for that much, and then 15 lira for 19 liters. That's cheap. That's really cheap. That's $1.50. Hey, Bubba. Hello. Okay, I'm going down. Don't be afraid. I'll see you later. Beautiful cat. Beautiful cat. And then you got a dog sleeping over there. The dogs are just sleeping on the sidewalks. Basically every time I see them. So this is Turkey right now. So this is my shopping here, and I'm leaving Turkey here in a couple days. I'm heading back to Istanbul, catch a flight to London, and then from London back to the US. So it's gonna be kind of exciting. Looking forward to it. The flight from basically Turkey to London is gonna be almost 4.5 hours. But apologize. I just want to take off my mask so you guys can hear me correctly here. I think that's a lot better. But yeah, it's gonna be a long flight. But and that flight's gonna be pretty packed because usually the flights out of Turkey, they're kind of like they're going to another hub. So they're going to London, then they're going to another country. But I'm pretty confident that the flight from London back to the US is going to be somewhat pretty empty. I have to do a PCR test even though I'm vaccinated. It's kind of surprising. You gotta do a PCR test when you're fully vaccinated. I guess it's due to the different variants of COVID. There's always going to be different variants. So I don't know how long this thing is going to be. But there's a lot of businesses here in Turkey that have opened up and have developed due to this, which is, I guess, more money for them. And there's about, to do a PCR test in Turkey, depending on where you get it, you're looking about $25. If you do it at the airport, it's about $29, $28. So it kind of ranges in terms of that. Let me show you the bus. This is the bus for Kusadasi. It's basically a big minivan, and there's no website for it. So if you're looking to get around Kusadasi, you're not gonna find the website or whatnot, and the bus station is kind of all over the place, So you can catch a taxi though. Taxis are gonna be, somewhat more expensive in comparison. So, if you do want to take a taxi, it's up to you. I had to take a taxi because I missed a shuttle. A kind of bus to go to the airport, not in Kusadasi but Cappadocia, and then I had to take an 1.5-hour taxi ride, which was just myself, but it costs 45 euros, so about 40 euros, so about $45 for going an 1.5 hours out to the airport. So pretty expensive in terms of the rides, but then again, the gas is not somewhat cheap out here. It's somewhat pretty expensive, but the prices are phenomenal as an American coming here. But so much for the Turkish is somewhat pretty expensive. This kind of talking here, but Turkey in general, throughout any other city you go into, there is always working, is always going, and then it stops basically at midnight or 1 a.m. And wherever you go, So And then Turkish people, they don't wake up until 8 or 9 a.m. And you don't, I mean, Istanbul is huge, is a busy. This is the bus station, by the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn around here so maybe you guys can see it. I mean, you're gonna see this here. It looks like a regular bus station, but there's no name. So if you're trying to look for it, just know that that's what it looks like. And there are a variety of different ones, and depending on where you want to get to, where you want to go, it's gonna have in the front of the bus is gonna say it. It's about 10 liras, depending where you want to go. Sometimes 6 liras on the distance. Personally, I just been walking, and a lot of people here that do live here, they do walk as well. There's a lot of walking that happens here in the Europe area. In comparison to the U.S., everything is so far away. I remember, you know, I didn't have a car for a pretty lengthy time in a city that does have a public bus service, but to go like 10 minutes, it takes about an hour and a half because of the routes and how long you have to wait. So it's not as convenient here. The buses run all the time. It's every 5-10 minutes you'll see it at the bus stop. It's pretty cheap to get on it. It does have room to get, you know, to get on it and start moving. So fairly happy about that. Tourists, as you can see, there's tourists here walking throughout the streets, and you know, a bunch of different people is always alive and working, you know. So, and as I'm getting closer to the, and I don't want to say it's beach spot, basically the beach spot, you can see here, beach resort and spa, Ima. You know, the prices are gonna go higher, so the water that they get over here, man, oh man, I mean, you probably just heard that truck, but just think of that noise throughout the night until 12 a.m. Motorcycles, and of course, I mean, here's another dog. You know, the dogs are friendly, though the cats are very friendly. They're kind of used to human beings. Looks like you got some bread over here. So there you go, 3 liters, 18 Turkish lira. We saw earlier about 15 liters for, you know, less than half the price. All right, here's the bus again, so you guys can be able to see it. It's gonna show, well, yeah, it's gonna say in the front. I don't know if it'll show it or not. Shrieky. You know, they all kind of look the same. There's different ones like Mercedes-Benz and whatnot. Here's the grocery store, another Migros. This one's more expensive. So you just have to shop around. Here's even a lot of places that are a hotel. They do have a small little restaurant too, so they make some side money. A lot of the ATMs are here. Heading back to the hotel here, but yeah, it was quite an adventure throughout Turkey. Good adventure though, adventure nonetheless. And posting different videos, so if you guys want to watch it of my travels in Turkey, you're more than welcome. And comment down below your thoughts on where you like to go in Turkey. Happy to help you guys out. Here's another cat. I mean, cats are just all over the place. Hey buddy. And there's hundreds of cats, hundreds throughout Turkey. Any city you go to, it's just cats. So anyways guys, I just got to my hotel, and catch you guys later.